Imagine petting your dog after a long day, running your fingers through that soft fur, feeling the comfort only a loyal companion can give you. But then, you feel it. A small bump, slightly hard, strange. You lean in closer, trying to understand. And in that moment you realize, it's moving. That's not a piece of dirt. It's not a scab. It's a parasite. A dog tick. And it's been feeding off your dog. Silently, invisibly. What's worse, it might not be alone. And the real danger hasn't even begun yet. Dog ticks are more than just tiny creatures hiding in your pet's coat. They're silent attackers, invisible until it's too late. The moment they latch on, they're not just drinking blood, they're injecting bacteria, tiny threats that can turn into life-threatening diseases. And the scariest part, most dog owners don't notice until the damage is already done. You might think your dog is just tired, or a little less playful. But behind those minor changes, a deadly process could already be unfolding inside. There's something especially terrifying about dog ticks. They can live in your home for months without feeding. That's right, they can lurk in your carpet, your sofa, even your bed, waiting, patiently, until your dog walks by again, or worse, until they crawl onto you. The diseases they carry, like Lyme, ehrlichiosis, and Rocky Mountain spotted fever, don't always show signs right away. But when they do, fever, lethargy, joint pain, neurological damage, and sometimes, it's already too late to reverse it. Now imagine this. A family takes their dog to a weekend cabin trip. Woods, hiking, streams, the perfect getaway. They come back refreshed, the dog happy but a little tired. Natural, right? A week later the dog starts limping, stops eating. At the vet they find it, a single embedded tick, almost invisible under the fur. Tests confirm a tick-borne illness. That dog survives, but only after weeks of medication and thousands of dollars in vet bills. And they were lucky, because others weren't. The black foreshadowing here is simple. That tick you didn't notice, that lazy day your dog seemed off, that's when it started. The quiet before the storm, the moment where everything seemed fine, before the disease took over. You see, dog ticks don't scream, they don't bark, they hide, and that's what makes them so dangerous. Because the true threat is the one you never see coming, until it's too late. Let's break it down. Dog ticks aren't just pests, they're biological weapons. The most common species in the United States, like the American dog tick, Dermacentor variabilis, or the brown dog tick, Rhipicephalus sanguineus, are notorious for spreading multiple diseases at once. These creatures don't care how clean your dog is. They don't care how fancy the shampoo is. If your dog is warm and breathing, they see a feast. And if you're not inspecting your dog regularly, especially after walks, hikes, or time outdoors, you're essentially inviting them to stay. So what should you be looking for? Ticks prefer warm, hidden areas, behind the ears, under the collar, between the toes, in the armpits, or under the tail. Run your fingers slowly and methodically through the fur. Feel for any bump, any irregularity. If you find one, inspect it closely. A tick can be as small as a sesame seed when it first latches on, growing larger as it feeds. And once it's engorged, it's already had hours, maybe days, to infect your dog. You might think pulling a tick off is simple, but doing it wrong is dangerous. If you crush it or leave the head embedded, it increases the chance of infection. You need to use fine point tweezers, grasp the tick as close to the skin as possible, and pull steadily. No twisting. After removal, clean the area with antiseptic and wash your hands. And the tick? Don't flush it. Save it in a sealed container in case your vet needs to identify the species later. Now here's the twist. Dog ticks can lay thousands of eggs in your home, in cracks under rugs behind furniture. One unnoticed female tick can turn your peaceful home into a breeding ground. That's why prevention isn't optional, it's essential. Use vet-approved tick preventatives consistently. Keep your yard trimmed. Avoid tall grass and wooded areas, especially in spring and summer. And always, always, check your dog after every outdoor activity. And what about humans? Think you're safe because you're not a dog? Think again. Many dog ticks bite humans, and the diseases they spread, they can affect your brain, your joints, your organs. It's not just about protecting your pet anymore, it's about protecting yourself, your children, your family. That's what makes this threat so insidious. It's not a dog problem, it's a household problem. An invisible invasion that starts with one bite. Here's something most dog owners never hear. The first 24 hours after a tick attaches are the most critical. That's the window where you can still remove the tick before many pathogens are transmitted. But after that, the bacteria begin to multiply inside your dog. The longer the tick stays, the more your dog's immune system is compromised. So when you skip that post-walk inspection, you're rolling the dice. And the odds? Not in your favor. Let's make this real. Picture this. You're brushing your dog. They lean into your hand, tail wagging. Then you feel it. A small round lump near their neck. You part the fur, and there it is. A swollen gray-brown tick latched in, feeding. You freeze. Panic starts to rise. You don't have tweezers nearby. You're not sure what to do. That hesitation? That's all the time the tick needs. Every second counts. And in that moment, you understand why this video exists. But don't panic. Act. Build a tick emergency kit. Fine-point tweezers, antiseptic wipes, gloves, a sealable container, and a flashlight for inspecting dark fur. Keep it by your dog's leash. Make tick checks part of your routine, like brushing teeth. And if your dog starts showing symptoms like fever, loss of appetite, joint pain, or lethargy, don't wait. Go to the vet. Tell them about the tick. Mention the date, the location, how long it might have been there. Every detail matters. Let me leave you with this. The biggest threat isn't the tick itself, it's the silence, the invisibility, the false sense of security. Because once you see the symptoms, it might already be too late. So the next time you pet your dog, feel their warmth, and run your fingers through their fur. Remember, you're not just showing love, you're also protecting them. Because what's hiding in your dog's fur might be the start of a nightmare. And if this video opened your eyes even a little, share it. There are millions of dog owners out there just like you who have no idea what's hiding under their pet's fur, but now you do, and that could make all the difference.